Welcome to day 2 of the Goodwood Festival of Speed. There is only one way to kick off this show, and that is to get inside one of those incredible elite helicopters. Let's take a ride. It's takeoff. Oh my goodness gracious. I cannot wait to see what Goodwood looks like from the skies. How amazing is this? It's not till you get up here that you realise just the scale of this place. And if you're thinking to yourself, yeah, it's all well and good you getting to do this, but I won't get to, actually, you can do. It's £85 for 8 minutes. That doesn't sound very long, but we've been up here for about 2.5 minutes, and already I'm thinking, I want to go again. Genuinely incredible. The ride is so smooth. The view, priceless. Even up here, you can spot so many incredible cars. But if you happen to have one yourself and you head down to Goodwood and you're thinking to yourself, where would I park if I bring it? Well, the answer might be just down there. It's a simple concept. You turn up the oversteer, you turn down the traction. Easy to do, but almost impossible to master. Drifting. Well, yesterday I was lucky enough to catch up with a legend of it. There aren't many people who travel further to be here at Goodwood than Mad Mike. Mike, you absolutely love Festival of Speed, don't you? You've come here how many times now?
Oh, this is my 11th year, and I would say I probably come further than most, I would say. New Zealand's a little minute away.
Can we talk about this car? Holds a very dear place in your heart.
Yeah, so this is our 2018 Formula Drift Japan Championship car. And it was an incredible milestone moment in my career to, obviously discovering drifting in Japan, being able to even battle many of my heroes that when I first discovered a drifting DVD, and seeing Yoichi Mamura and Daigo Saito and Kuma Kubo and all the original, the OGs of our sport, and then to get to a point and be like, oh my God, I'm like lining up on the grid next to, Yoichi Mamura, and to be able to take them down. 2015 was my first big win in this car. We won one round in Ibisu, and we kept developing the car over the years. In 2018 took the championship, and for us, I feel like we've revealed over Goodwood, like I said, 11th year now. We've revealed many of our new cars. Last year was the McLaren with the rotary swap. We've worked with Lamborghini factory and did the Drift Lambo. But as much as revealing new cars, I'm as much of a fan as anybody else here. When it comes to the old drivers reuniting with the old cars, seeing them, hearing them, the raw, like the 70s, the 80s, of like just the craziest technicians, the craziest drivers, and them reuniting. Well, for us, I know the history doesn't go back that far, like 2018, it's not that long ago, but for us it was an incredible milestone. So for us to be able to bring this car, 1200 horsepower, 4-rotor, twin turbo, it's really cool for me to be able to showcase this to the fans this year.
And just hearing it reverse in here, it is deafening. You actually feel the engine.
Yeah, this car, when you say feel it, honestly, it just feels like an extension of my body. I've had this car for a long time, working with TCP Magic out of Kobe, Osaka, Kawato and his team. 2009 was kind of like the first, when we first kind of assembled this car, and every year we've developed it over the years. We've done a Drift on Ice project, and it really feels like an extension of my body. I've been driving it for a long time, little bits, and it's one of those things where it's just natural instinct. And first run, Thursday's media day, blow the cobwebs out, and that's how you blow the cobwebs out for a solid weekend.
Well, just to say, if we have a look here, you say blow the cobwebs out. This tyre here, I asked one of your friends a question. I said, how long were you out for? And he went, about 3 donuts. That is the force you're talking about.
Yeah, so one thing with this car is this competition spec, right? So it's always a balance with our tyres, is what tyre we pick for whether it's demonstration, whether it's competition. A lot of people, when you're watching drifting, it looks like we just want the cars to be really slippery. We talk about 1200 horsepower, it's like, you want the power, so you got the flames and all the excitement, and then slippery, so it's just loose. But as a driver, just natural progression, you want to hit the same corner fast every time, just for your own adrenaline and fear balance and all of that. So
even you feel the fear?
Oh yeah, mate. I don't, people are like, how do you have no fear? And I think it's not the fact that I have no fear. I think it's the fact that I have a crazy addiction for it. Okay. But the tyres are such a soft compound. So Toyo tyres, this is an R888R drift, so you can literally stick your thumbnail in it. It's like bubble gum. So they don't last long, but they give us so much traction and performance. And usually when we're doing Goodwood or Formula One or a demonstration, we'll run a harder compound. It's just going to last longer. But it takes a lot for me of excitement out of the driving, the dynamic switching, like how fast it transitions. So for me, this weekend, I just wanted to showcase the fans as how ridiculous our sport is now. I mean, this is 2018, so it's quite an old setup, but it still is like a bullet out of gate.
So you mentioned when friends become competitors that you experience, you've mentioned the technical element to it. But what you haven't mentioned is the technical element of top trumps. Tell us about what happened last night.
I'm useless when it comes to card games. I usually get beaten by my kids, but the last night was a lot of fun. I learned how to play the game. As soon as there's cars involved and horsepower and figures, I'm like, yeah, let's go. And it was really cool about it. You know, first thing, it's always what we do. We're actually at the track on Monday doing a film shoot with another Red Bull athlete, Rob Lambert. He's a world champion in Speedway. So Goodwood is one thing, but we're making the film shoots and the content for the people to enjoy leading up to it is always another. So doing the film shoot at the track on the Monday, then Tuesday, where last night I had a game of top trumps with the cards, and we had Travis Pastrana, Bagsy, Scott Speed, Forsberg, Turek, a bunch of the top drifters. It got quite competitive.
Why do you love Goodwood so much? Because you said it, you come back year after year after year.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm as much of a fan as anybody else. Like I see, the different cars, the drivers. I remember years of Keanu Reeves trying to hop in my passenger seat and his manager saying, mate, you're not insured to hop in the passenger seat.
You're not Neo.
But you don't know who you're going to meet. Even my kids have met some of their heroes, from Richard Petty, and it's so cool. And for me, doesn't matter just for me or the other drivers, the fans, this is the most fan-engaging event. That's why every year Goodwood Festival of Speed is priority one that we put on our calendar. And even my partners now, even over the biggest competitions where we're trying to chase world records or championships, Goodwood Festival of Speed is priority one. And for me, there's no place where you can actually capture, if you're here for Lewis Hamilton or Max or, older demographics and genres of motorsport, this is the event that you'll catch them in a casual environment and actually might get a high five and a WhatsApp and a conversation. And I feel like that's what triggers me to be able to come here every year and just inspire people to chase their dreams.
Now, if you're 4 years old, you probably can't drive at Goodwood. In fact, if you're 24 years old, you might not be able to drive at Goodwood, but the exceptional thing is you can do something else, Christopher. What's going on here, mate?
Yeah, so we've got some remote control cars out today, so it gives the kids the opportunity just to go around our little course here, have a little race with each other, we've got to start watching, try some times and stuff, and just have a little go, get involved.
I remember a very young Lewis Hamilton, about 6 years old, doing remote control cars live on Blue Peter with John Leslie, and he went on to be quite a good driver, so who knows?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not try it out here, get started at Festival of Speed, then who knows, maybe some drivers of the future come through this weekend and on our remote control cars.
And final thing, for yourself, if you go anywhere in Goodwood, what should you look out for? What should you experience? What should you do?
In the Festival of Speed or in Goodwood? In the Festival of Speed, ooh, not sure. For me, it's the house. I think go up to the house, definitely the central feature. It's amazing. Obviously what they've got up there, the Gordon Murray Automotive logo up there. Jerry Judah always comes out with a good thing, so it's great logo.
Absolutely stunning. Well said, sir. Christopher, thank you for your time,
great
mate.
To meet you. Thank you.
Now, Goodwood really has something for absolutely everyone. Case in point, Holly, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I am very well. Now, I knew I was coming to Goodwood, but you, on the other hand, didn't know until quite early this morning. What happened?
7 o'clock this morning. My partner was planning to come with his friends, and he said, let's bring the kids. I didn't know that kids were allowed here. We went online, managed to get a ticket, and now we're all here as a family.
And little Mila straight away ran off into the ball pit, so she's having a good time.
Yep, face painted, she's now a unicorn. So yeah, I mean, it's amazing. It's a lovely area for kids, and there's so much for them to do.
And just behind the camera, there's a lot. We've got the mini cars taking place, we've got the wacky races cars, we've got Skittles, we've got hoop games. There's an awful lot.
This is where I'll be all day.
Oh, see you here later on. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
This right here is what we like to call at Goodwood the F1 effect. Look at that. So many crowds, so many people, so many smiles, by the way. Shibuya crossing in Tokyo, eat your heart out. About 30 seconds after the hot track becomes safe, everyone descends and goes to different parts of this incredible campus. There's one thing everyone has in common. We all love cars. What a place. When hundreds of people are filing past you every single second, there's one question you've got to ask them. When you come to Goodwood, what's the best car you've seen so far? Let's find out. What's the favourite car you've seen so far?
Probably the Haas F1 car.
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm partial to the old Williams. As you can tell, I'm a Williams fan.
Koenigsegg.
What's it like seeing them actually in the flesh versus on paper or screen?
Well, it's great. It's fantastic.
And you've come a long way, I take it, from your accent?
Indeed, from Sydney, Australia.
Good to have you here. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Seeing a procession of, in particular, F1 cars from across the decades is absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, look at this. Genuine, classic, legendary cars. Modern. And the sound. If you can, get down here. I've just been told that with this business card's QR code, I'm able to order whatever merchandise that is available in the local merchandise store and have it delivered to table, like table service, which can happen right the way across certain hospitality here at Goodwood. So we're going to put it to the test. Thank you very much. To the table. Okay, so I ordered a t-shirt and some top trumps. It's a white t-shirt for a young person. Is this the... It's folded stunningly, by the way. That's the t-shirt. And in there are the top trumps. I'll tell you what, that is pretty good. And if you, like me, absolutely hate supercars, then you're not going to enjoy this, because you have to put up with cars like the Ferrari SF90XX, the Ferrari Cilindri, the Ford GT40, for example, 40 inches high. Who'd want that anyway? I mean, you have to see cars like the Nissan GTR or the Porsche 911. You have to see these gaudy paint jobs that just draw the eye. Who wants that? You have to look at cars like the Aston Martin Virage, the McLaren 720S or the Porsche GT3 RS. I mean, who would want to look at any of these cars? Absolutely not me, and definitely not you. You've got cars like the 296 Ferrari. You've got cars like, I think it's best that I just take one for the team and I'll keep walking and you stay where you are. The crowds have gathered, and as well they might, because right outside of Goodwood House is the arrival of a man celebrating the 30th anniversary of a very special win. Carl Fogarty, the 4 times Superbikes world champion, is entering Goodwood House, and that's for a reason that none of this crowd know. He's going to be getting a magnum bottle of champagne, and then he's going to come out and he's going to absolutely cake us all in it. Listen to that absolute classic, a pure anthemic masterclass. Carl's going to come out, a man who's frankly an absolute legend. He's got the bottle in his hand. We believe there might even be a GoPro in the bottle so we can all experience what it's like. Big Carl, Big Foggy, what a legend. And we're going to get to see what it's like to spray and cake a crowd at Goodwood, courtesy of the GoPro, and find out what it's like to be a world champion. Look at this. The crowd are absolutely elated. The sun is shining. The press adorn. The crowd are cheering only at Festival of Speed. Well, what a way to end the show with nothing short of unadulterated adrenaline. We started in a helicopter, we're finishing in the Goodwood Action Sports Arena. This has been absolutely superb. If you are lucky enough to get down to here on Saturday or Sunday, be sure to check these guys out. They never let down. What a superb day it has been once again. Whether it has been mad, I mean, the stuff that's happening here really is absolutely off the charts. In fact, just to finish, look at this here. Look at that! And that just shows you the diversity of what is on offer at Goodwood. It's an incredible place. It's day 2 down, and day 3 sees the arrival of the very quick gentlemen, also known as the Formula 1 drivers.
Wow, just wow. You can get close to the drivers, you can get close to the cars, you can really feel like you're involved in the action.
It's a fun fair, but with cars.